May I please have your attention? Welcome everyone to the Manteo High School's Class of 2021 graduation. Before we begin this morning, we would like to take this opportunity to make a few announcements. Consistent with CDC recommendations, people who are not fully vaccinated must continue to wear masks in crowded outdoor spaces. Members of the public sitting in the theater are required to wear masks when they cannot maintain 3 feet social distancing from other groups. We ask that you take a moment to silence your cell phones. Please keep the aisles clear. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the exits in the event of an emergency. We have provided additional support services. First aid personnel are stationed at the sound booth at the back of the theater in the event of anyone needing medical attention. We also have an ambulance stationed in the driveway beside the theater to your left. Local law enforcement personnel are present throughout the facility for additional help with medical issues and with security. Restroom facilities are located at the back of the theater. Additional staff members from the school are here to help in any way needed as well. If we can assist you in any way, please do not hesitate to ask. We would also like to thank everyone in advance of our commencement ceremony for your help in making this event a memorable occasion for our graduates. We want our ceremony to be a dignified event to honor the hard work and personal achievements of our students over the last 12 years. Thank you for being here this morning to join in this special occasion.
everyone please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
My name is Reagan Twyford, and I am president of the SGA. I would like to introduce our platform guest. From your left to right, Trevor Price, Marshall; Melissa Mann, 2021 Teacher of the Year; Sarah Lynn Phillips, SGA Vice President; John J. Luciano, Principal of Manteo High School; Latanya H. Murray, Principal of Dare Learning Academy; Emma Daniels, Salutatorian; Charlotte Wattell, Senior Class President; Catherine Daniels, Valedictorian; Dr. John D. Farley, Superintendent of Dare County Schools; Sandy Kinzel, Assistant Superintendent; Sarah Pritchard, Assistant Principal; Pierce Gregory, Marshall. Seated on the second and third rows are members of the Dare County Board of Education: Mary Elon Balance, Chairman; Margaret Lawler, Vice Chairman; Susan Bothwell; Frank Hester; Joe Tauber; David Twitty; Carl Woody. We would like to recognize the marshals not on stage: Jordan Baum, Maris Dupre, Alex Rueda Gonzalez, Braden Hurd, Jordan Holcomb, Grayson Lewis. Also seated in the audience, we would like to recognize our Dare County Commissioner from the town of Manteo, Christine Walker, Commissioner; Richie Burke, Commissioner. Now I would like to introduce Assistant Principal Sarah Pritchard.
The National Honor Society is an organization that recognizes students who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.65 and who reflect outstanding accomplishments in the areas of academics, character, leadership, and service. We would like to ask members of the National Honor Society to stand to recognize their efforts. North Carolina Scholars are students who have completed the requirements for an academically challenging high school career. These requirements include 4 English classes, 4 units of math, 3 units of science, 3 units of history, 2 levels of the same foreign language, 1 unit of health and physical education, a concentration of 4 electives in one area, 3 electives to include at least 2 second level or advanced classes, for a total of 24 credits to qualify. Also, the students must have an unweighted grade point average of 3.5. We would like to ask the North Carolina Scholars to stand to recognize their efforts. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. To be recognized as a STEM scholar, students must complete a rigorous course of study in the fields of math and science, including AP classes, STEM experiences, and have a GPA of 3.5 or higher. We would like to ask the STEM scholars to stand to be recognized. To be recognized as a global scholar, students must complete a rigorous course of study in the fields of language and world history and culture, including AP classes, a minimum of 3 levels of world language, and have a GPA of 3.5 or higher. We would like to ask the global scholar to stand to recognize her efforts. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and it is a national program that began in 1980. The philosophy of the program is simple: hold students accountable to the highest standards, provide academic and social support, and they will rise to the challenge. Potential AVID students are identified by their classroom teachers because of their desire to go to college and their willingness to work hard. With an extra push, these students have the ability to meet their potential. After being selected for the program, AVID students are put on the college track. All of today's AVID graduates will attend a 2- or 4-year college in the fall. We would like to ask the AVID scholars to stand to recognize their efforts. Students who are duly enrolled at Manteo High School and the College of the Albemarle have the opportunity to earn a full associate's degree from the college. These students have completed 60 college credit hours in a specific pathway and have also completed all high school course requirements. We would like to ask these students to stand and be recognized for this achievement. I would now like to introduce this year's salutatorian, Emma Daniels.
Hello. I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that this year has been quite the roller coaster ride. We as students have suffered the losses of some of the most important events in the high school experience. We've missed out on the excitement of not knowing who we'll see at the football games on Fridays. We've lost out on the fun times and the melodramatic moments of the homecoming dance. Not only that, we've faced some of the hardest struggles alone. We've had to struggle with school at home, being apart from our friends, and not knowing when this all will end. I've spent a great deal of this year pretty angry at the world. A majority of all the things I've been looking forward to this year were taken away. I was excited to go to concerts, to dance in a crowd at prom, to make new friends. I had the hardest time learning online, and I felt like I was stupid because I didn't hear anyone else asking for help, which only made it harder to ask. Because I was so angry, I spent a lot of time listening to angry music, which probably wasn't the healthiest choice. The other day, I heard this song I've heard 100 times before, but I heard it in a new way that I hadn't interpreted before. The song is called "I'd Love It If We Made It" by the 1975. The chorus goes, "Modernity has failed us, and I'd love it if we made it." I resonated with that message so much. I was angry that we're living through a pandemic. I felt that as a young person, I was let down by the rest of the world. A few days ago, however, I heard this line again and realized how stupid it actually is. The bottom line is this: we made it. I realized that there's no use in being angry about things we can't change. To be mad at modernity or society is such an angsty waste of time. I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that the past year, oops, I said that again, sorry. We missed out on so many things. We can't change that. The only thing we can possibly do is cherish the good times that we were able to have this year. We should be thankful for these moments, no matter how far off they may have been from our expectations of what a fond memory of this year would be for us. I didn't expect my favorite memories of my senior year to be doing the Saltine Challenge in AP Bio or getting McDonald's at 11 p.m. on a weeknight with my friends. Wherever we all go from here, I hope you all can remember to find joy in even the most difficult of moments. Oh my God. I believe this skill will get us through anything. And if this year has taught us anything, it has definitely taught me that we are capable of so much more than what we think we are. Be proud of yourselves today. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm honored to introduce this year's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Melissa Mann. Mrs. Mann is an exceptional children's teacher as well as the track and field coach for Manteo. She has been a teacher at Manteo High School for the past 6 years. Mrs. Mann grew up in a small town in New Jersey. She graduated from Temple University with a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. Mrs. Mann was a state champion pole vaulter in high school and went on to win 2 conference championships in the pole vault for Temple. She moved to the Outer Banks in 2015. She enjoys hanging out with her 2 children, Blake and Pennington. In her spare time, She is a volunteer firefighter for the Roanoke Island Fire Department. It is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Melissa Mann.
Good morning. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Those of you who have been in my classes or on my track and field team know that I truly believe this world would be a much better place if we would choose kindness over all else. From opening a door to paying for someone's meal, one kind word or act could start a ripple effect that can be extremely powerful to change the way others think and act. You have learned how to solve equations, how to write a paper, and how to understand the law and your rights. But I feel the most important lessons you need to learn are the power of kindness, teamwork, and passion. Throughout your life, you will encounter those who are not kind. I know that I have been on the receiving end of plenty of naysayers in my life. When I was 15, I was a junior Olympic gymnast. I was the alternate for the national team, and my body told me that I could no longer do the only sport I ever loved. Many people told me that I could not find another sport to be good at, and with arthritis in my knees, I could have chosen to believe them and just given up on sports completely. But I chose to let that fuel me to find something else I loved. All that chatter was just noise, and I couldn't let it define me. I found the sport of track and field, more importantly, the pole vault, and this became my new passion. So much so that I was able to receive a full scholarship to Temple University. The sport of track and field is amazing because it is an individual sport, yet all of the events pieced together to win championships as a team, like my boys did on Thursday, and how I have no doubts that the boys and girls will do again next Saturday. I apologize, that was not part of the speech, but parents, you know, you can never give up a chance to brag on your kiddos. This is another attribute that I want you to take as you journey into the unknown. You are an intricate part of a team, working together for a common goal. Whether you are going to a trade school, college, the military, or even out into the workforce, you need to find your people. People who will lift you up when you are down, be the other part of your brain when you can't function anymore because you've stared at a screen for too long, order food with you in the middle of the night because you're pulling up all-nighter on that project you forgot about, go for a run with you in the rain because they know you need to blow off some steam. People who are in your corner no matter what. They will help you get through this crazy life. My people helped me transition from gymnastics to pole vault. My people helped me transition from an athletic career into the real world. And my people are the ones who help me daily get through the workday. Today marks a moment in time that you will never be at again. It is a fresh start, a new beginning. You may know exactly what you want to do, but if you are anything like I was at your age, you have absolutely no clue what you are going to do with the rest of your life. And no matter what others say, that is completely fine. If you don't know what you want to do, keep searching and trying new things to find out what you don't like. The only way to be great at your job is to love what you do. Many told me not to become a teacher. There's no money in that, they said. And boy, were they right. However, I don't teach for the money. I teach for you. I absolutely love my job, and although it took me a long time to get here, I wouldn't change that journey for anything because it led me right here. This exact spot, doing what I love in a place I could have never imagined. If you don't feel that passion for what you plan to do with the rest of your life, keep trying and failing until you find it. I could talk with you all day about the many things you need to know in life, and that's saying something for someone who changed her major in college so she didn't have to take public speaking. But I will stop here, as I'm sure you stopped listening 3 minutes ago. If in a few years you don't remember the Pythagorean theorem or how to find the roots of a quadratic, remember this. Number 1, always choose kindness. Number 2, find your people. And number 3, keep trying, keep failing, and keep searching until you find what you love. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go try everything. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Catherine Daniels, valedictorian for the class of 2021.
Good morning, family, friends, teachers, administration, and Board of Education, and most importantly, my fellow class of 2021 graduates. We did it. First of all, I would like to thank God, my parents, sister, and family who have helped me throughout my high school journey and have been so encouraging along the way. I would also like to give a big thank you to Mr. Luciano, Mrs. Pritchard, Mrs. White, teachers, and other students who have helped me get to this podium today. Over the last 4 years, we have learned a lot. Mr. Metz taught us how to derive an equation from a graph, Ms. Gray taught us how to do stoichiometry, and Mr. Houston taught us that we should all do tennis to get a varsity letter. All of this will likely be useful during our college years, but let's be honest, we will probably never use the quadratic formula or balance equations in the real world. During these last 4 years, one thing we did learn is that you can't control what life throws at you, but you can control your attitude towards those situations. During these next few minutes, I would like to highlight the obstacles we have overcome during our high school years and leave you with some advice for the next chapters of life. Starting high school our freshman year, we dealt with the new ways of learning and adapted to a new space and teachers. We were not in classes with many of our friends, and we learned to make friends with upperclassmen and people from other grades. Our sophomore year, we were out of school due to Hurricane Dorian, and we saw some of our neighboring counties in dire need for help. This was the year we also dealt with the overpopulation of Hydro Flask and Visco girls. Our junior year started off on a smooth path, but about halfway through took a turn and life for us changed as we knew it. And that brings us to our senior year. Our senior year was not what any of us anticipated, and I'm not here to dwell on that. However, I would like to acknowledge it. We started our senior year in the middle of a global pandemic, causing us to have to adapt to a new way of life and learning, being alone in our homes and learning through a computer screen. We were challenged with many hardships, and we had to learn dedication and perseverance, and I'm glad to say that every single one of us here today did just that. If this year has taught us anything, it was how to be strong. This year was not easy for us, whether it was from COVID-19, extreme cases of senioritis, the overload of college and scholarship applications, or a combination of all three. We pushed through, and here we are today in our cap and gowns. Although we may not have had the ideal high school musical senior year, we still learned a lot, and we have a lot to look forward to with COVID-19 behind us and a big, big world in front. As we leave this ceremony today to start our next chapters, whether it be college, military, or going to work, please remember the small and big obstacles you have overcome. I cannot tell you what you personally have overcome in these last 4 years. I can only mention what we have been through together, but I can tell you that you have completed high school and you are on the right track for the rest of your life. Always remember to stay strong and be yourself. I know our class of 2021 is going to do great things. As Muhammad Ali once said, if they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can sure make something out of you. To my class of 2021, congratulations, live it up today, and I wish you all the very best. It is my pleasure to introduce John Luciano, Principal of Manteo High School.
Good morning. I would like to recognize our salutatorian and our valedictorian one more time. So Emma Daniels is our salutatorian. She's planning on attending the United States Merchant Marine Academy. Emma, would you please come forward and be recognized? Our valedictorian is Catherine Daniels. She is planning to attend NC State. Catherine, please come forward and be recognized. Whew. How about this weather, huh? Did we ever luck out? Well, one good thing for the year anyway, right? So we can all acknowledge that this year has had numerous challenges. While in no way do I want to minimize the suffering experienced by many, I do want to note some items that you can take away from this past year that may help you in the future. Throughout this pandemic, many of you have developed the knowledge and the skills needed to learn remotely. In our fast-changing world, this skill will take you far in your journey of being a lifelong learner. You have also experienced the nobleness of sacrificing for others. You wore masks not only to keep yourself safe, but also to protect your fellow men. And did you ever learn how to be flexible and accept whatever challenges came your way? You got to spend a lot more time at home with your immediate family. You certainly had the opportunity to develop the skills and the perseverance needed to be independent, but most importantly of all, you learned how to be resilient. In the end, you did what you needed to do to be here today, and for that, we are all very proud of you. Personally, I want to thank our community and all of you for the support, understanding, and generosity that you've invested this past year. Without it, we would not have been able to do the many activities toward the end of this year that have taken place over these past few weeks. So congratulations. I sincerely thank you. I appreciate all the cooperation all of you gave us, and I hope that these things that you've learned over the past year will certainly help you later on in life. And finally, I just want to take a moment. I'm glad she stood up to recognize Miss White, who has helped me for 15 years do this graduation. So. I just wanted to remind you this morning that community service is important. Just remember that next June. And now, Miss Pritchett.
I think the chairs are broken. Kimberly Yairath Zafra. Tiffany Caroline Abbott. Alexis Hope Anderson. Gerardo Elias Avila. Brian Alexis Ayala Ramirez. Luke Connor Bain. Jordan Marie Barton. Ricky Sue Bassnight. Julie Ann Bateman. Christopher Norman Beasley. Jeremy Foster Beasley. Makai Tremont Bias. Kervion Sincere Billups. Troy Allen Wamsley Blaylock. Caleb Craig Bliven. Tanner Edward Brinkley. James Benjamin Brown. Amari Jayon Bryant. Davis Buchanan Burke. Andrew Donald Cabana. Haley Madison Cade. Carter Cantwell Calvillo. Elizabeth Bridget Carranza. Angel Danae Lee Charity. Janaya Amir Charity. Kelsey Andrea Charity Jr. Carrie Samara Chavaria Gonzalez. Owen Taylor Clark. Flynn Campbell Cooper. James Neil Cordero. Caleb Douglas Young Crossway. Chase Isaac Culpepper. Lucas J. Doak. Margaret Madeline Doe. William Mason Draper. Shelby Yan Dole. Ruby Lucille Duke. Aiden Wayne Dwyer. Henry Odell Edens VI. Jacob Lee Edmond. Jasmine Enciso Ramirez. Corey Mason Erpelding. Avani Monet Etheridge. Robert Curtis Etheridge III. Willie Roswell Etheridge V. Mia Olivia Evans. Bradford Trigby Ewart. Jamie Valeria Fabian Mungi. Lauren Brooke Ference. Tiffany Isabella Finns. Diego Daniel Fonseca. Colton Ryan Frady. Kylie Grace Frazee. Evelyn Grace Gallagher. William Malloy Garman. Jasmine Grace Gibbs. McKaylee Sue Gibbs. Abigail Brianna Glod. Noah Michael Getch. Sayuri Oviedo Gomez. Tyner Dale Gray. Gabrielle Grace Gregory. Madison Paige Hackney. Keely Shao Harrison. Andrew Michael Heyman. Kaylee Nicole Hecking. Ana Xiomara Hernandez. Jackson Rangel Hernandez. Aldo Alexis Herrera Gallegos. Elizabeth Paulette Hodgson. Madeline Grace Hausnick. Landon Wyatt Jarvis. Daniel Adam Jones Jr. Dylan Scott Jones. Darcy Ray Camp. Laura Elizabeth Kitching. Eva Lucy Klauser. Lindsay Jean Knight. Jalen Sue Lane. Mark Alexander Lozana. Maria Paula Lopez Felix. Alondra Lopez Lopez. Remy Zofia Lounder. Calista Penelope Louvros. Caleb Thomas Marr. Natalie Mares. Michael Andrew McCallum. Wallace Hardin McCown III. Anthony Antonio McGilberry. Elijah Kawan McLean. David Mejia. Jenny. Caitlin Nicole Midget. Edna Liseth Monroy Aceves. Kenija Unique Moore. Stephen Marlon Vincent Mulia. Brenna Sue Muir. Oscar Bowen O'Brien. Hannah Paige O'Neill. Ariana Christine Park. Riley Fisher Payne. Jillian Faith Pendleton. Yefer Elian Perez Morales. Jose Aldair Perez Islava. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Catherine Elizabeth Pitts. Oh. Hunter Matthew Pressgrave. Nevea Kaylee Rayburn. Joshua Rios Tovar. Emma May Rogers. James Lauren Rule. Cassidy Michelle Sadler. Corey Wynn Sawyer. Loudon Augustus Schultz. Dylan Francis Sharp. Caesar Silva. Adrian Javin Isaiah Simpson. Joseph Lee Simpson. Logan Elliott Smith. Nathaniel Ray Smith. Weston Raymond Smith. Antonio Lynn Spencer, Jr. Madeline Grace Stetson. Michael William Swithers. Lily Rose Twitty. Quinn Jewel Vanishak. Esmeralda Griselda Vasquez Mendez. Joshua Daniel Ventura. William Gabriel Walker. Jack Robert Westhuyden. Kelly Elizabeth White. McKenna Williamson. Bond Gillum Wilson. Hosey Albert Wilson IV. Andrew Corbett Woodson. Leah Jacqueline Zeman. Lindsay Michelle Zeman. Catherine Dale Daniels. Emma Patterson Daniels. Reagan Whitney Twyford. Lane Wattell.
Okay, would you please all rise for the singing of the Manteo High School alma mater presented by the Manteo High School Chorus and the Manteo High School Band.
Nice and loud. That's not on, so don't worry about it. Okay. Good? Ready? Colby, sing nice and loud. I'm gonna try. The mic's on. I'm gonna try. 1, 2, ready, and.
Takes mighty waters follow to the island strand, where the white gardenias blossom in the hills of golden sand. Rising sands are alma mater, black and gold wave loyally. Ever stand her portals open for all men to brave and free. And so our songs we sing, evermore our praises sing. That your heart to thee we cling, shall cling forevermore. And so our songs we sing, evermore our praises sing. That your heart to thee we cling, shall cling forevermore.
Okay, seniors, please remain standing. And Dr. Foley, it is an honor to present to you the Manteo High School graduating class of 2021. And seniors, please move your tassels from right to left.
It is my privilege to officially declare that the class of 2021 are now graduates of Manteo High School. Congratulations.